Yo, I just gotta make this video, and I know a lot of you people probably don't give a dang because y'all are worried about politics and all that stuff. But the stuff I'm worried about are these price ups on these mechanical repairs on your car, right? See, my problem is I run out of time. See, I've acquired a pretty decent amount of tools where I could do most any job I need to do, but what I lack is time. As a provider, as a man, as a old-fashioned guy that likes to do all the work myself and make the money and provide income for my family. I gotta work, right? So I'm faced with I need to get back to work, but I also want to make it easier for my wife not to come have to pick me up from work. So I'm trying to get our third car like good to go back and forth. It drives fine, it starts fine, everything's fine. It's just little things that I don't want to like continue to break down. So I'm trying to change the speed wheel sensors because it's throwing some code, right? And I don't know which one it is. So I go to take off the stuff, right? And they basically are all seized onto the knuckles. The rear seized onto the axle hub and the front seized onto the steering knuckle, right? So I'm calling Firestone and I'm like, I'm just trying to get a price about how much it's going to be, like in the ballpark. First, people are like, yeah, we're going to have to bring it in. They're going to have to do an inspection on it, which costs money, I'm guessing. And then we're going to have to go from there. And I'm like, can I just get like a ballpark estimate? What is the book saying the labor is going to be so I can get an idea if y'all going to try to be crazy with the price and whatnot? So he just throws out some random number like 500. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, dude, that's bull crap. Like, I'm asking you to switch out both steering knuckles, driver and passenger side, wheel sensors on both sides. And dang near, I want to get an under control arm too because it's looking pretty bad. But also in the back, a steering, CV, not what is it called? An axle hub. And both axle hubs and both need to be replaced so the steering sensor or the speed sensor can go in and like work perfectly, right? And so I'm going online and I'm just looking at these prices. It's talking like just for the steering knuckles, $1,700 to $1,900. The part I can get is $105 for both left and the right steering knuckles. I could probably put it on in like two hours max, maybe if everything works fine, right? 2 hours max. Like, what are these markups? And y'all wonder why these trades are dying and why people are driving around their cars until they fall apart and they're wrecking all over the place and axles are breaking and all this stuff, or they're just doing it themselves and they're not coming to you so you don't have a job. How about we start here, right? We start by lowering the price of these repairs to make it more manageable for people to actually get repairs, either because they don't have enough money or they just don't have time to do the repairs themselves like me, because it's absolute robbery. These are the things we should be caring about in America, not know who the hell is at Capitol Hill, who the hell the president is, who, all this Republican, Democrat shit. None of that matters. What matters is what affects us, right? What affects us down here at this level, right? President isn't giving a crap about what these shops are marking up and all this stuff. All these politicians, these senators aren't giving a dang about none of this stuff. These are the things. And next we're going to be talking about insurance fraud, how all these insurance companies are making bukus of money off of all of us for what? Just because they can. But y'all don't care about that type of stuff because y'all are distracted with everything else, right? So let's start here. Let's change this because it's absolutely ridiculous. It shouldn't cost